Hello, loves, and welcome to this quick love message. Well, it's a love message for sure, and so you've seen the title. You guys already know why you're here. My energy levels are like, I was supposed to go live earlier today, and I rescheduled it to tomorrow, because my energy was wiped after working with some clients and stuff. But this message came through so strongly, this download, and the download or whatever for whoever this is for is you both terrify and enamor. You terrify people and you enamor people. It's like simultaneously, like you terrify and you enamor. Before we get going, let me clear the space real quick. Clear the energy. I hope everyone is doing amazing, you guys. Happy 5/5 portal. And so it is. All right. Okay, so let's get right into this message because my phone actually has like 16% battery left, and I'm like, perfect, because I don't want to do a long message. My energy, like but I had to come record this reading for you guys for the 5/5 portal. Happy Cinco de Mayo to all who are celebrating, and to all of my fellow Latinos. Anyways, let's get right into this. Okay, so you both terrify and you enamor. And I'm Erica, psychic medium, oracle, prophetess. For those of you guys who are new here, we have a lot of new subscribers who have joined, who are joining, and who have recently joined the Soul Familia here on Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. If you are new, you're finding this for the first time, this channel is, speaking of portals, it's a portal of light. So every time you come here, every time you're drawn in to receive a message, you are receiving light activations and healing, also like healing activations, because your spirit guides and the divine knows exactly what you need, even though it's collective. So, I have a lot of people who watch my readings, and they share. They're like, I feel, they can feel the energy is the point, okay? So anyways, so you both terrify and enamor. For some of you guys, this is about a specific person, so we'll see what comes through. But also for who this is for, it's very like, high vibrational empress energy. Like you're definitely in, like, first of all, you're magnetic. You are so magnetic. You're rebirthing into this new you, and this new life, and this new timeline, and all these new experiences that are going to be happening for you. And a lot of stuff is anchoring down through the month of May. So you're magnetic. You have the attention of so many people, not just like romantic love interests. There's a lot of people who are romantically, they're attracted to you. You're very attractive. Your energy is attractive. You're attractive. It's, your vibration and your frequency and all that, right? So you also always have to be aware of people being drawn to you for the wrong reasons, like people who just want to, siphon your energy, or, a lot of people that are very broken or very wounded, they're drawn to our light. They're drawn to us, right? Because somewhere within them, like on a soul, like on a higher level, they can feel like that person would make me feel better, because that person, has healed these things. So that person would make me feel better if I could be around them. You know what I mean? But we have to be careful of the energy vampires, and sometimes people don't even mean to be energy vampires, but they are, right? The fact remains that they are draining energy. So, but this is not about someone who siphons energy. This is about people like you. They're just drawn to you right now. Like so many people are drawn to you. They're drawn to your energy, your work. It's like they're hanging on every word, I saw 444. Okay, so this is a month where a lot of things materialize into the 3D, Taurus season, and it's a 3D energy, right? Earth energy. Collaborations, partnerships, again, platonic, work-wise, you know, I'm getting a lot of like, you know, those of you guys who you're already like, you work in the spiritual realms, you're in alignment with your soul purpose or one of your soul purposes, like, you know what I mean? And so I'm seeing like a lot of collaborations, like fruitful collaborations, like you collaborating with, you know, it would be like me collaborating with another priestess or another oracle, right? Maybe going live together or, you know, doing other things, which I would love to do. Actually, that's something I do want to do. But the message of like, you both terrify and enamor people, it's like literally people are drawn to you. Like people want to approach you. People want to talk to you. People like want to be around you. But people don't know how to do that because your energy is so like, you know, you know what I mean? So they're like, how do I even like, how do I like engage with someone like that? How do I talk to someone like that? How do I be in the presence of someone like that? And a lot of people don't know how to do that. And so they run, you know, so that's why it's like you both terrify people and you enamor people because people are enamored by you, but terrified. And there is someone in particular that is very, very much enamored. This is a divine counterpart. This would be a divine counterpart. This would be someone who is, they've had a lot of clarity around some things. We'll just like say that through, it's enlightenment. So it's like awakening. Sorry guys, I have to grab my gum real quick. So, you know, and I see divine masculine, you know, so I'm seeing a divine masculine, someone who's having a lot of clarity around a divine feminine. And for some of you guys, your high priestesses, like this person just did not understand spirituality. They just thought it was, I'm getting like for some, they like judged you. I saw 7-Eleven. They judged you. It's not because it's because they were so programmed, probably through organized religion or family structures. And so I'm picking up on like, how would this feminine fit into my life? So they were terrified. It was fear. And it's been a long time. It's been a while. This is not someone that you just met a few months ago. This is not even for those of you guys who like met someone back in 2024. Like you've been in, like this would be for, this is for those of you guys who have been in a no contact situation, a separation of some sort of a divine counterpart where, you know, you've been in separation for probably 3 years or more. It's been a few years, you know. I mean, to each their own, but I'm the oracle. This is the download that came through to me and the way that I'm receiving it and who this is for, so you know. It's for those of you guys who have been, you've met some kind of divine counterpart and they ran, you know what I mean? But it's been a separation, or like since you met this person, this is not someone that you had a long-term relationship with or were seriously dating like at some point for, you know, a significant amount of time. This is not that. This is someone that you crossed paths with, you briefly met, and you have been the one. That's why you're so magnetic and you're in this, you know, and that's why so many energies are being drawn to you. People are watching you. People want to connect with you. They want to work with you. Like they want to know, like, because you got it going on. They want to know, like, what are you doing? Can I get some of that? Can you share some of that? Can you teach me? Can you tell us like what to do? Like, you know, it's like that. For some of you guys at this time, you're stepping into your, you know, your role as some kind of like spiritual leader in some way or the next, healer, whatever it is. I will tell you, so this person has been terrified. They've been terrified that it's just like the more time that passes, the more they love you, the more clarity they have, the more enlightenment they have. If this is a twin flame, because I do have a twin flame message too, like a separate message about divine feminine twin flames for who this is for. The divine feminine, like she went entire, like she went on her journey. She understood the assignment. With twin flames, like the divine masculine, he doesn't need to do all the like, I mean, eventually, yeah, like they will evolve and they will do a lot of inner work, but they're not going to be doing the same amount of like shadow work and inner work that their divine feminine has done to rise up and to come into union. It's like only the divine feminine, like only one twin really needs to be doing the work in that way, because if the feminine is rising, she's lifting the masculine up with her, whether he likes it or not. Meaning it like forces divine masculine into their healing journey, into surrender, into all that, right? So for some divine feminines here, through your powerful healing, like you're single, you went within, you've isolated, you've been celibate, and you've been doing this for years, okay? You rose so high and you pulled masculine up with you, okay? So, you know, is this divine masculine sitting at home with a shadow work journal and doing all, you know, and meditating? And I highly doubt it. You know what I mean? My point is that through the feminine's rise, she like forced him into more enlightenment. You know what I mean? That's just how it works with twin flames. But either way, this is a masculine who, look at that, look at the sun. Either way, this is a masculine who's gone through an awakening. See, enlightenment. The light has won. The light has literally won on earth. It's time. It's time. This is your golden, your new earth golden age, golden timelines. The timeline where you start living your life instead of just surviving it. You pulled yourself and healed yourself out of survival mode. That's why you're so magnetic. That's why you're terrifying and enamoring, because you're rare. Your frequency is different than everyone else in your family or people around you. You also have a lot of people, like, you have a lot of eyes on you too for who this is for. People are trying to, like, people just aren't, they're in one-sided competitions. People sending, like, just hateful, you know, jealous energy. The peacocks right here across the street, they just went off. Confirmation. The ones who are loudmouths, you know what I mean? But a lot of people trying to like copy your style, your energy, your vibe, the way you talk, the things you do, the things you say. Like these are like copycats, okay? I want you to know that those people, they can't affect, they're not, okay? You're protected from these people. So this is a very happy time. Oh, you're for who this is for, you are receiving massive enlightenment and clarity, okay? Someone who's been out in the cold with you, okay? Also, like if you've been experiencing financial restraint, there's a lot of light and a lot of blessed energy coming into your bank account right now, into your business, your numbers, whatever it is, okay? But this is someone who's been out in the cold. They put themselves out in the cold all on their own, you know, because again, they were terrified, they were triggered. The triggering is a non-negotiable. It's a part of our spiritual awakening and journeys, and especially divine unions, and especially for twin soul journeys. So someone who's been out in the cold has had massive, massive clarity and enlightenment and awakening. Just like I said, you are also someone's light in the dark, like a lighthouse, okay? So you're the light. Divine feminine is the light. She's the way shower. And so through your rise in frequency and you being like just so, like you're radiating, okay? You like pulled this person up, okay? That is not our job, okay? So don't say, oh, so I'm supposed to like, you know, like help my mouth. No. Through your journey, through your self-love, being single, you know, cocooning yourself, hermiting, doing everything you've done, it just naturally raises the vibration of a twin flame dynamic. If it's like a divine counterpart, past life soulmate, it's going to be a little different, but they still will feel you, right? So anyways, this is a moment of extreme happiness, like, and I feel like this person, this person made you feel out in the cold, right? Like they left you out in the cold. They left you in the dark. They left you in the cold. Like what happened? What's going on? Where'd you go? Right? But that was another rejection wound, abandonment wound, codependency wound that divine feminine had to work through. See, the masculine was meant to trigger that within you so you could heal it. So you could truly come into a place of surrender where you're good either way, right? You're not waiting for this person. You're not waiting for anyone. That's what makes you so terrifying and enamoring. You know what I mean? So you're about to receive a lot of clarity around something that kind of left you out in the cold, or someone who left you out in the cold, but also it's someone who had clarity and they're like, I put myself out here. Like, I need to make amends, or I need to fix this. I need to step up and take the lead. The Sun card is also divine masculine, inner child. It's all kinds of stuff. But it's the happiest card in the deck. It's bliss. Okay, look at that. See, judgment. Judgment, someone making a judgment call. This is major arcana communication. So Archangel Gabriel showing up. This is communication. Also, I feel like whoever this is, right, there's been a lot of communication in the astral and in the dreams. Okay? You know, sometimes when we're coming into divine union, as above, so below. So a lot of times, as it's like anchoring into the 3D, manifesting into the 3D, the 5D signals and signs will ramp up like crazy. I mean, crazy. And like I shared recently, like my twin flame, over like the last like week or so, he's been coming into the astral, and like he's been coming to me in the astral, and we've been connecting there and talking, and like, you know, he's been talking, you know, so it's, you know, but that's how it is. These connections are 5D, you know, more than anything, right? So anyways, but this also speaks of like powerful communication. Someone making a really strong judgment call about communicating, probably, right? Again, they always have their free will. So the reading is saying this, but it's also a collective message. You have to take it with a grain of salt. This may not be for you, right? You have to like be honest with yourself too, right? My readings are never meant to leave people. My readings are not meant to create codependency. I don't want you guys codependent on readers and readings and that kind of stuff. My job is to help you, is to bring you confirmation, you know, all those things to confirm what you already know, basically, right? And then I also am a teacher. So I teach and I share and I guide, right? That's what I want you to rise, right? That's the whole point. So this person has definitely gone through a spiritual awakening. Like whoever this masculine energy is, they've gone through, it's a very powerful, powerful, powerful awakening. Like fast awakening, like accelerated, okay? But it's like someone communicating to bring themselves out of the cold with you. And it brings a lot of clarity, a lot of like aha moments, like, yep, I always felt this, I always knew this. It brings you confirmation too, right? Okay, so where are we at? 18 minutes. I had my 10% battery thing, so I have to hurry. 6 of Swords, they are on their way. It's already in motion. They are on their way. This is the cloak of blue. Blue is throat chakra. This is someone who is embodying the truth, and they're moving forward. Swans are relevant. It's moving from darkness into the light. Literally, see the light? Moving from darkness, the moon, dark, into the light. Literally, we have the Sun card. Again, happiest card in the deck. Biggest yes card you could possibly receive too. So yes, you are terrifying, but you're also enamoring. You have, there was a lot of fear that this person was moving through in regards to you, but it's not about you personally. It's about the activations. It's about what this love and this divine soul connection made them feel and made you feel, right? But masculine energy, and especially men, they process stuff way different than women. Their awakening is way different than a woman feminine's awakening. The men, their awakening is very different. They start, because they're very addicted to the material realm. The feminine, her awakening is like, we start, you know, tuning in with tarot and like divination and like the spirit, you know, we get very spiritual very fast. Whereas the masculine, theirs is more 3D based, where they detach from karmic third parties or marriages. They start having clarity around how they, you know, they overwork, they're a workhorse, you know, and they realize, oh, well, you know, life's not all about work and making money all the time. Like, you know, you cause their mind, their soul, and their heart to expand beyond the structures and the cages and the paradigm that they were living in before you. It was like, it's like there's pre-feminine and then post-feminine. And ever since they met you, you touched their soul in such a way and you changed their life forever, just like they did for you. So feels like everything's coming together. Look at the full moon, the Scorpio full moon we just had as we moving it. And we have 2 moons, full moons this month, which is, that's pretty crazy, right? Look at that. Walking away from, this masculine had to walk away from people, places, and things. He had to find himself on some certain level. And so it's like he's I don't know. He reached some kind of inner discovery and frequency that allows, like, you know what I mean? To where he's now turning around and coming back, okay? This full moon did something powerful. For some of these masculines, they literally like go up and look at the stars, the night sky, and the moon and stuff because they know that you connect with it too. It like, it makes them feel close to you or closer to you or something like that, okay? What is the action here? What is the action? Ace of Wands and the 10 of Cups. Okay, this is it. So this person is bringing the Ace of Wands. It's a passionate new beginning. That's the message. Is this 100% going to happen? Nobody can tell you. Not even in a personal reading, no one can tell you. And if you ever meet a reader who is saying things as 100%, oh yeah, for certain, run. Get your money back, run. Okay? Because no oracle in the world can predict someone's free will. That's why free will is such a superpower, right? So, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. But if you feel it in your heart of hearts and your soul, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I just saw all the 2s. Also, you could be seeing a lot of like 143, which is I love you. 144, you could be seeing that a lot. 111, 222, 444, 919, like numbers that are more specific to twin flame journey or divine union, stuff like that. 717. But this is a passionate new beginning. This is magic. This is heat, fire, passion. And like, you guys are divine counterparts. So if this person comes in with this energy, this is what happens. This is the outcome. This is what this person is visualizing in their head. This is the clarity. They're like, I know this is the love of my life. Like, this is a once in a lifetime love. Like, this is my soulmate. This is happily ever after. Rainbows are significant. Divine intervention is significant. The divine has a hand in this for sure. I mean, we see right here, right? The Archangel Gabriel, the universe, your spirit guides, both your angels, they're bringing you, they're helping with this. So there it is. I asked action and we got a card of literal action. This is, you know, fire means action, right? So there it is. Passionate new beginning. Something ignites between you and this soulmate who's been terrified of talking or approaching you, because again, it's like they were not in the right vibrational space and headspace and heart space, right? They had work to do. They had lessons to learn. And this feminine understood that. This feminine knew it the whole time. She wasn't stressed. She wasn't worried. She wasn't like waiting by the phone. She wasn't like, when's it going to happen? She understood the assignment. And because of that, through true surrender, this is the outcome right here. Okay? And then look at that Knight of Cups. And it's a secret admirer, someone bringing the Ace of Cups, a secret admirer, someone, a lot of love, a lot of emotion that's been hidden, that's been kept secret. This person, it's like they just want to tell you. They just want to tell you. They just want to have a talk. They You know, I'm seeing like a message or something like, can we talk? Is it okay if we talk? Can we talk? Like, I got something to tell you. And this is that time. And the Scorpio full moon, that full moon is a full moon that created a ripple effect of truth being revealed and exposed. Like this, I'm getting a hair in my eye. Both in these ways, like positive, amazing, good ways. This is for High Priestess, by the way. Okay, the letter J or the letter B could be significant names, initials, I don't know. Eight of Pentacles, someone who, it's all eyes on you. They're very focused on you. They've been thinking about what to say. They've been working on this. They've been practicing, you know, what they're going to say in the mirror. They've been getting advice. They've been talking to maybe friends, family, you know, their mom, siblings, I don't know. Okay. What should I say? What, you know, what do you think I should say? Like, how do you think I should handle this? You know, stuff like that, right? Anyways, this is also a very hard worker. You guys are both very hard workers. You guys are both, this is a power couple. Okay. And that's why it's happily ever after on top of the soul connection and everything else, because these are two souls who both have their own things going. This is not codependency. This is not karmic. This is like, we're going to expand. We're going to live our best lives. We're going to be freaking rich. We're going to build an empire and a legacy, and our children and you know, we're going to leave this legacy behind. You know what I mean? And it's going to be a legacy built on healing and like, you know, true like love. And it's not going to be like how we grew up, right? Because this masculine and feminine both have major wounding around, you know, mother, father wounds and other things. And you know what I mean? But you guys are the curse breakers. So it ends, it stops with you, right? Yeah, look, Three of Cups. They've been working on reconciliation. The Three of Cups is soulmates coming together. This is going on a date, seeing each other, having fun, you know, like just having a good time, going out for a drink, dancing, just enjoying each other's company. Like, you know, I can't get enough of you, you know, but it's communication. There's a card of, you know, communicating, talking, being together. It's soulmates reuniting. It's soulmates coming together, right? So they've been working on this communication because it's time, Wheel of Fortune, destiny, the clock of the tarot. Well, at least for me, this is the universe showing up saying, yep, you both have closed out it's forward movement from the old, from the karmic, from all of it. Lessons have been learned. Now the wheel of destiny, the wheel of soul alignment, the wheel of expansion, the wheel of fortune and wealth and finances and money and all this, you know, it's turning in the favor of this union. Okay, that's why we have the 10 cups. Okay, like this is, again, power couple dynamic. This person knows that too because they see you. They watch you. They see you. And they're like, this is someone who is extremely brave, strong, intelligent, gorgeous, handsome, kind-hearted. Like they've got a heart of gold. Like this person sees all of that within you. They see in you what you have always seen and known within them. Right? So anyways, this is what I've got. This is what I've got. Okay? It's breaking silence. This person has been healing. The healing has moved the wheel forward. Okay? So anyways, you guys, I'm going to leave it here. I got to go because my phone's going to die, but I love you. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, all of my spiritual services, healings, reading options is in the description box below. I'm going live tomorrow at 12:30 Pacific time. So I'll see you guys on the live. I'm going to be doing live love readings, live divine union love readings, personal readings for you guys. Also, our main mystery school, our Magdalene Isis mystery school, is no different than the ancient mystery schools that many of us were in or, you know, were a part of in past incarnations, past lives. It kicks off this Sunday, or I'm sorry, it kicks off. We typically gather on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Zoom. It's always recorded. So like a lot of people sign up, but they can't make it. So they just tune in with the recordings, which is the same thing. But this weekend, because it's Mother's Day, we're launching May, but we're going to do it on Saturday because Sunday is Mother's Day, right? So we're going to be meeting at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday. And then the following weekend, we'll resume back to our regular Sunday scheduling. But if you're someone who's going through an awakening, you know, you're on the priestess path, you're on the high priest path, this is for you. Especially if you resonate with like Mary Magdalene, the Rose lineage, being a sister of the Rose, a brother of the Rose, connected with Isis, Osiris, Hathor. We, this month, are diving deeper, or deep. We're connecting with, we're going to learn all about the Kundalini, and we're going to be channeling and working with our Kundalini and the fire within to heal, to alchemize, to transmute, and to manifest, okay? We will also be, Hathor is going to be guiding us on connecting back to our body, back to our yin, feminine body energy, through, you know, and connecting with our sacred sensuality and SEXuality. We're going to be tuning in with SEX magic. And when I say that, I don't mean like, you know, dark magic, you know, I mean magic of the light, magic of the greater good. So, tuning in with our life force and like our SEXual energy and what we're capable of manifesting and creating and opening like through that energy, okay? If you catch my drift, like when you know what I mean? So we're tuning in with all of that kind of stuff. Plus, you know, every week we connect, we get to talk, you know, we get to talk and share and cry and laugh, and people get to like, you know, talk about like things that are going on with them and like experiences they're having or ask questions or whatever it is. So it is a safe space. It's a sacred space. It's an initiation. So when you're called to sign up with the mystery school, it's a 4-week thing. So it goes, you know, every 4 weeks, 4 Sundays, and then you can sign up again for the following month. It's 111 for the 4 weeks, okay? But it's very powerful. Every time we gather, it's very activating, very healing. I often will guide through transmissions. I'll do clearings, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm still a priestess, right? So I tune in with everyone's energy and I see, but yeah, it's incredible. And everyone is just loving it. And just thank you guys for everyone who was in April's mystery school and who's joining us for May. And thank you to those of you guys who are joining us new in May. So we'd love to have you. Just email me. My email's in the description box. I want to sign up for the May mystery school and, you know, try it out. If you don't, you know, if you don't vibe with it, then you don't got to sign up for the next month, you know, but I guarantee you will. And I guarantee you'll be like, this is exactly what I've been needing. I've been so alone. I've been so isolated. Like, I don't have anyone to talk to. This is your place then. Because everyone in this school, in this sacred space, we get it, right? So anyways, have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Again, happy 5/5 portal, mi amores. I gotta go. I am beyond tired right now. So love you.